We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Today is going to be another top 10 pick for April 2021. But before we get into this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and we truly appreciate you hitting that subscribe button down there and ring that bell while you're there. So in today's top 10 pick, I already know that I'm gonna catch grief for this one, so go ahead, get your fingers ready, get the comments ready. Look, I already know in advance that I'm going to catch grief for my number 10, and these are in the order that I want them to be. So for April 2021, number 10 is going to be the Venomized Carnage. Y'all all know how I feel about the Carnage line. It has been ran into the ground. Not the Carnage line, the Venom line. They just ran it into the ground, and they just didn't stop, and they continue to do it as much as they possibly can, and that's why he came all the way down at the bottom of my list. But in all fairness, there's some heavy hitters this month. Coming in at number 9 is going to be the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Now this is like Disney's 80th birthday or something to that effect, and they've hit hard and heavy with the Disney line this year. Now this is only a small piece of what they have in the Alice in Wonderland, but coming in right behind that at number 8 is going to be the 10-inch Cheshire Cat. Let me explain to you why this is on my list though. These are not pops that I'm necessarily going to run out and buy. These are pops that I'm telling you that are going to be great for your collection if you're going after value, and they're just going to hold their value for a long time. Everything Cheshire Cat has instantly spiked way up. It eventually comes down, but it spikes way up. Great for resale. But this one's also going to have some fun in other ways. You could take this one, hide it under your sibling's bed. You could hide it under your brother's bed, your wife's bed, yeah, whomever bed. You could put this thing in random places and just scare people to death with that 10-inch pop. It's going to be pretty awesome. Coming in at number 7 is going to be the Gold Stormtrooper from the WonderCon or whatever it is they're calling that. Look, I'm not going to call that WonderCon. I'm going to call that Virtual Con number 2 of 2021, because if they're not honestly having the con, I think they need to quit calling them the WonderCon or the Emerald City Con, because look, the cons aren't taking place, so quit doing that. They're going to take place at the end of the year. So I guess they're going to have 2 WonderCons this year, 2 Emerald Cities, whatever. Let's move on from that. Coming in at number 6 has been a strong line since the day that it came out. These are all Target exclusives, always have been Target exclusives. Well, I think they came out with a few of them in the DC line that went to Hot Topic, but all of the Marvel Black Light pops have went to Target. Now this one is pretty fire. This one's going to be Magneto. Now if you read the comic books, you'll discover that Magneto was Wanda's dad, stepdad, and then you're just going to have to read the comics to get the further story, but that's why he came in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, to me, is an extremely strong number 5, is going to be the Immortal Hulk. Now this one's a 6-inch. You could get him with a comic book, and then you've got a chance of grabbing the Chase variant in the 6-inch, and super awesome pop. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link down to that down in the description below where you can go pre-order this guy. Super awesome pop. Make sure you go check Entertainment Earth out though. I'll throw a link down in the description below. Quick disclaimer, I am affiliated with them, so every purchase that you make through that link, this channel will receive a small percentage of that, and that helps with the cameras, the lightings, and everything else. Truly appreciate you. Coming in at number 4 is going to be another Black Light pop, and this one is going to be Gambit. And this is also, look, another Target exclusive. Every one of the Marvel lines that's come out in Black Light, they have been Target exclusives. So far, what we've seen from DC has went to Hot Topic, but it's the Marvel stuff is way cooler right now than the DC. Coming in at number 3 is something that everybody my age and maybe even a little younger than me is going to remember, is going to be Alfred E. Newman Mad TV. Now this one also comes with a chase, which is really cool. So I honestly might play Chase Roulette with this one at some point. I mean, because if you've ever been into the Mad magazines and Mad TV and all of that stuff, and you know the character that's on the front of those magazines, you recognize this face. Now, I hope that this is going to bring out a big line of Mad TV stuff. I'd love to see like the Spy versus Spy. There's so many ways and directions that Funko can go with this. I am super excited to see how they go. I mean, this one could even go into their comic line that they started with the Superman. I mean, so there's so many different ways that they can go with this one, and I am just really excited to see where this goes. Coming in at number 2 has been one of them that I tried to get. It went on Amazon Shop. It dropped off. They went back on there. It dropped off. It came back up. They did all kinds of insanely crazy stuff with this one. Is going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, this one is a truly fire pop. Now, he had to come in at number 2 because Obi-Wan always seems like the elusive like unicorn when it comes to getting a pops. They're super hard to get your hands on. Every one of them that they have run way up in price. I mean, it's just kind of insane on how this one runs up in price and where it goes, but truly awesome pop. Coming in at number 1, guys, if you are still here and you've been here this long, this is the universe at this point telling you that it's time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure that you turn on that bell notification. None of us are 100% sure what that bell does, but we know that it's vitally important to the algorithm that you ring that bell. So coming in at number 1 is going to be the Black Light Deadpool. Now, everybody here knows that Deadpool has a soft spot in my heart. I collect almost as much Deadpool stuff as I possibly can. But with this year being Deadpool's 30th birthday, they are pushing out more Deadpool stuff that I could ever imagine trying to keep up with. But this one is going to be the number 1. That is the Deadpool Black Light version. Now, out of all 4 of them that they come out with here just recently, and you'll have to go over to Target and check those out. They came out with 4 of them. They're all pretty fire, if we're being honest, with maybe the exception of Rogue. I'm not super into Rogue, but this one is going to be the number 1 top pick of April 2021. I truly appreciate you watching, and guys, don't forget, there is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you hanging out with me. Until next time, have a good one. We are back with yet another top 10. This is going to be yet another top 10 Wayneko pick for April 2021. So, before we get into this, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. Today is going to be yet another top 10 pick for Wayneko April 2021.